Hello family and welcome back to our channel. Kindly subscribe, like and also share. In a move that sent shockwaves through the British establishment, King Charles III has taken the unprecedented step of cutting his brother Prince Andrew's annual allowance. This decision has not only surprised many but also raised eyebrows across the globe, as it is a rare instance of a reigning monarch taking such a drastic measure against a close family member. This decision, which effectively severs the Duke of York's financial lifeline to the sovereign grant, marks a significant departure from tradition and has sparked intense debate about the future of the monarchy. The sovereign grant, which funds the official duties of the royal family, has long been a subject of public scrutiny, and this move adds another layer to the ongoing discussions. The move comes in the wake of Prince Andrew's controversial association with Jeffrey Epstein and the subsequent lawsuit alleging sexual assault. These allegations have cast a long shadow over the royal family, leading to calls for greater accountability and transparency. The decision to cut Prince Andrew's allowance is widely seen as an attempt by King Charles to distance the royal family from scandal and modernize its image. By taking this step, King Charles aims to show that the monarchy is willing to adapt and respond to public concerns. It also reflects the new king's commitment to streamlining royal expenditures and ensuring the monarchy remains relevant in the 21st century. This move is part of a broader strategy to modernize the institution and make it more in tune with contemporary values and expectations. This bold move has inevitably raised questions about the role and relevance of the monarchy in modern Britain. As the public and media continue to dissect this decision, it remains to be seen how it will impact the royal family's standing in the eyes of the British people. It has also triggered a wider conversation about accountability and transparency within the royal family. This decision could set a precedent for how the monarchy handles internal issues and public perception in the future. His lavish lifestyle and perceived lack of judgment have often drawn criticism from the British public. Many feel that his opulent way of living is out of touch with the realities faced by ordinary citizens. The prince's annual allowance, estimated at £250,000, was drawn from the Queen's private income from the Duchy of Lancaster. This income is separate from the public funds allocated to the royal family. This substantial sum, while not directly funded by taxpayers, has been a source of contention for years. Many argue that even though it is private money, it still feels like an unnecessary extravagance. Critics argue that such a large allowance is unjustifiable, particularly given Prince Andrew's limited official duties. They believe that the funds could be better utilized elsewhere. The Duke of York stepped back from royal duties in 2019 following the Epstein scandal. This decision was seen as a necessary step to protect the reputation of the royal family. However, he continued to receive his annual allowance and reside in Royal Lodge, a 30-room mansion on the Windsor estate. This arrangement has been a point of contention among the public and the media. The decision to cut his allowance effectively strips him of his financial independence and raises questions about his future living arrangements. It remains to be seen how this will impact his lifestyle and his role within the royal family moving forward. It's part of a broader effort to modernize the monarchy and make it more financially efficient. This move is seen as a significant step towards reshaping the royal family's public image and operational structure. The king has long been a proponent of a slimmed-down monarchy, focusing on the core members of the royal family and reducing the burden on taxpayers. His vision is to ensure that the monarchy remains relevant and sustainable in today's society. This vision involves reducing the number of working royals and streamlining their official duties. By doing so, the king aims to create a more efficient and focused institution that can better serve the public. The king's commitment to financial prudence is also evident in his plans to review the sovereign grant, the annual funding provided by the government to support the Queen's official duties. This review is expected to bring more transparency and accountability to the monarchy's finances. This review aims to ensure that the monarchy provides value for money and remains accountable to the public. It is a crucial step in maintaining public trust and support for the royal institution. By taking these steps, King Charles is signaling his intention to create a more modern and relevant monarchy for the 21st century. His efforts reflect a desire to adapt to changing times and meet the expectations of a contemporary society. While he does have personal wealth, it is unclear how he will maintain his current lifestyle without the substantial income he previously received. The prince may be forced to sell assets or seek alternative sources of income. This sudden change in circumstances could have a significant impact on Prince Andrew's personal life. He may need to downsize from his current residence and curtail his social activities. The loss of his royal allowance is likely to be a humbling experience for the Duke, forcing him to confront the consequences of his past actions. King Charles III's decision to cut Prince Andrew's allowance is a clear indication of his commitment to modernizing the monarchy and safeguarding its reputation. The king recognizes that the royal family must evolve to remain relevant in the 21st century. This means demonstrating greater transparency, accountability, and a willingness to address difficult issues head-on. By taking decisive action against his own brother, King Charles is sending a powerful message that no one is above the law or the court of public opinion. This decisive move is seen by many as a necessary step to restore public trust in the monarchy and ensure its long-term survival. The decision to cut Prince Andrew's allowance has also reignited the debate about accountability within the royal family. Critics argue that the royals have long enjoyed a privileged status that shields them from the same level of scrutiny as ordinary citizens. They point to the fact that Prince Andrew has never been charged with any crime and has consistently denied all allegations against him. Despite this, the court of public opinion has largely found him guilty, and his association with Jeffrey Epstein has caused irreparable damage to the reputation of the royal family. The king's decision to cut his brother's allowance can be seen as an acknowledgement of this public sentiment and a willingness to hold even the most senior royals accountable for their actions. Public opinion has played a significant role in shaping the monarchy's response to the Prince Andrew scandal. The British public has been highly critical of the Duke of York's behaviour and his continued association with the royal family. Polls have consistently shown that a majority of Britons believe Prince Andrew should be stripped of his royal titles and permanently removed from public life. The king's decision to cut his brother's allowance is likely a direct response to this public pressure. It demonstrates that the monarchy is not immune to public opinion and must be seen to be acting in the best interests of the nation. This sensitivity to public sentiment is crucial for the monarchy's long-term survival in a democratic society. The Queen, while supportive of her son, was reportedly reluctant to see him financially cut off. Other members of the royal family are said to be divided on the issue, with some feeling that Prince Andrew is being unfairly treated, while others believe that the king is right to take a firm stance. This internal conflict highlights the difficult balancing act that King Charles faces as he navigates the challenges of modern monarchy. He must balance his personal feelings and family loyalties with his duty to protect the institution he now leads. The coming months and years will reveal how these family dynamics play out, and whether the rifts caused by this decision can be healed. Has raised significant questions about the future of royal finances and their sustainability.